Sharp, as a smartphone brand, is not well known in Malaysia, as their smartphone rarely expand outside of Japan. However, things has changed after the acquisitions by Foxconn. Sharp entered Malaysian market in November 2016, and they have been quiet after that. Sharp returned to Malaysian market in 2018 with Sharp Aquos S2. As for Xiaomi, they are well known in Malaysia with their extremely affordable yet powerful smartphone. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is still the best budget phone that you can buy in the market, at least until the Redmi Note 5 Pro is launched in Malaysia. I'm Alex Ong from Mr. Tax, and you are now watching the comparison of Sharp Aquos S2 and Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. Before we start, let's clear off the specifications for both smartphones. You can pause the video here as the specifications for both is shown in the video. Sharp Aquos S2 uses a metal frame with a plastic back for the Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 version. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 uses the combination of plastic back and metal back. You will find plastic on the top and on the bottom of the phone. Sharp Aquos S2 plastic bag is a fingerprint magnet, and it is very hard to clean. You will be appreciate that the clear case included in the box. Due to the plastic bag, Sharp Aquos S2 is lighter than the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. At the front, you will find a 5.5-inch 17:9 1080p freeform LCD display on the Sharp Aquos S2 with the protection of Corning Gorilla Glass on top. You will find a 5.5-inch 16:9 1080p LCD display on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 with Dragon Trail glass on top. Xiaomi's Dragon Trail glass tends to get scratches easily. You will want to apply a tempered glass screen protector to prevent the screen getting scratched. With the trial bezelless design, Sharp Aquos S2 is significantly smaller in size and easier to handle as compared with Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. In order to achieve the trial bezelless design, Sharp squeezed all the necessary sensors into the cramped space above the front-facing camera. Sharp Aquos S2 display is also significantly better when compared with Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. Sharp Aquos S2 display is more vibrant than Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 display. Sharp Aquos S2 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 630, while Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 625. Both smartphones are performing very well in the mid-range segment, and both are having great battery life. Both smartphones are able to handle heavy-duty tasks and graphics-intensive games. Sharp Aquos S2 is running on Android 7.1.1 Nougat with Smile UX on top. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is running on Android 7.0 Nougat with MIUI 9.2 on top. If you are interested to know more about MIUI 9 running on Xiaomi Redmi Note 4, I will leave the link down below, or you can find it on the top right. Both Smile UX and MIUI do not have app drawer, and both tend to remove stock Android features. Both Sharp Aquos S2 and Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 are having split screen mode, but Smile UX removes the quick switch option. Personally, I do not like both UI, but if you want me to choose, I will choose Smile UX, as Smile UX kept close to stock Android minus the app drawer. I hate how MIUI handles the notification shade, which I rely on heavily. Sharp Mobile promised that Sharp Aquos S2 will receive Android Oreo update with no clear time frame and monthly update. From the date we reviewed the Sharp Aquos S2, we received 2 system improvement and Android security update. Xiaomi is bad in terms of Android version update. We might not even get Android Oreo on Redmi Note 4. Xiaomi, please work harder on providing latest Android version, especially after your fans prefer Android One over MIUI. Sharp Aquos S2 is sporting dual camera, while Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is sporting single camera. Sharp Aquos S2 dual camera is the combination of main 12-megapixel sensor with secondary 8-megapixel sensor. The main 12-megapixel sensor will do all the capturing duty, while secondary 8-megapixel sensor does not serve any purpose other than the portrait mode. The main 12-megapixel sensor is a Sony IMX 362 sensor which can also be found in HTC U11. If you are interested to know how Sharp Aquos S2 performs when compared with HTC U11 that uses the same sensor, I will leave the link down below, or you can find it on the top right. Thanks to the Sony IMX362 sensor and huge aperture, Sharp Aquos S2 is able to capture sharper and brighter photos than Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 photos tends overexposed in high dynamic range scenario, and the bokeh effect is not as good as on Sharp Aquos S2 photos. As for video, Sharp Aquos S2 is able to shoot 1080p 30 frames per second and 4K 30 frames per second video, with no option to turn on slow motion option. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 only able to shoot 720p 120 frames per second slow motion video and 1080p 30 frames per second video. If you want to capture 4K video on Redmi Note 4, you will need to download third-party camera app. Video shot on both smartphones are shaky, as both smartphone does not equip with optical image stabilizer nor electronic image stabilizer. Both Sharp Aquos S2 and Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 are sporting single speaker, and both single speakers are performing mediocre. Sharp Aquos S2 followed the trend of removing the headphone jack, and the included USB-C to 3.5mm headphone jack converter is performing really bad. If you are interested to know more about why 2018 is still the bad year to remove the headphone jack, I will leave the link down below, or you can find it on the top right. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is still having the headphone jack, but the performance is mediocre. Both smartphones will not be my first choice for media performance, but I will choose Sharp Aquos S2 as Android Audio will bring Bluetooth audio codec and it will improve the music listening experience through Bluetooth headphones. Sharp included a 3020 mAh battery in the Aquos S2, while Xiaomi included a 4100 mAh battery in the Redmi Note 4. Sharp Aquos S2 will last me at least 1 day, while Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 will last me at least 2 days. If you need long-lasting battery life, choose the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. As for charging, Sharp Aquos S2 support Quick Charge 3.0, but the included charger only outputs at 5V 2A. You will have to purchase your own Quick Charge charger if you want to enjoy Quick Charge. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 does not support Quick Charge and it only supports 5V 2A charging. If you need fast charging, choose Sharp Aquos S2. Sharp Aquos S2 is the clear winner here, with better screen, better camera, and Quick Charge support. However, this does not mean that Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is a bad smartphone, but it just has more sacrifice need to be done for the extremely affordable price tag. If you need a secondary smartphone, Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 will be the first choice, at least until Redmi Note 5 Pro reach Malaysia market. This is due to the extremely affordable price tag and the long-lasting battery life. Sharp Aquos S2 will be a better choice if you need a mid-range smartphone as your primary smartphone. If you want to know more about Sharp Aquos S2 and Xiaomi Redmi Note 4, you can check out the links down below. That is all for this comparison. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of video, remember to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Mr. Tech YouTube channel.